Listen, content is the best source of currency, leads, traffic, and sales for your business, especially now in 2022. But probably like everybody, you're doing content in a half-assed way. You're shooting content, you stop shooting content, you shoot a little bit more. You don't really stop and think about the algorithms, right? They want consistency. They reward you for certain things. So how do you turn one piece of content into many pieces of content? The uncomfortable truth is you need to hire a team. You need to hire an editor. You might need to hire someone to write and post on your social media. But this is how you can turn one piece of content into multiple pieces of content. So as an example, we're shooting a video right now. It's gonna be between 5 and 10 minutes long, and it's gonna go into YouTube. What we're gonna do with this video is with our content team, we're going to chop it up into many, many different things. So we're going to chop it up first into some snippets for Reels. We're gonna change a little bit of those and we're gonna put them into YouTube Shorts, and we're gonna change a little bit of that and we're gonna put them in TikTok, okay? So now we turned one piece into multiple pieces of content for 3 different places as well. Then from there, that piece of content could get downloaded and I can put it in Spotify and Apple, right? And if I really wanted to, I can also put it on Apple's video side of their podcast, so you can actually watch this on video as well. So now I turned one 5 to 10 minute segment into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of content, right? And from those pieces of content, you probably can do 2 each for TikTok and whatever. So you double that down, we're at like 10 pieces of content by one video that I shot. So this is how you can turn one video into 10 pieces of content. And if you shot 4 videos a week, right, that's 40 pieces of content. And if you do that a month, that's 160 pieces of content. So you can spend 2 hours doing this. The hard part's on the editing team and it's on the people that are going to post it. But what's going to happen is you're going to start feeding the algorithm what it wants. Content that is relevant and specific to the industry and the business that you are speaking to, right? It's gonna get people to know, like, trust you. You can retarget that content and then send them ads that are congruent to whatever it is that you were selling. And at the same time, it builds authority and trust, right? Because what's happening here is that you're getting a lot of impressions. If you see me here and then you see my content in all these other places, 6 more social media channels and audio, you're going to start getting used to me. This is why we like our best friends and our moms and dads, because we see them every day. I love you, bro. I hang out with you all the time, blah, blah, blah. It's impressions. If your friend moves to Poughkeepsie, your other best friend that used to be your second best friend becomes your best friend. Why? Because you just have more interaction, more communication. This is why the biggest people in the world spend the most amount of money. This is why the biggest companies like Apple and Coca-Cola have a budget to just blow on reminding you their name. And you might think like, oh, that's stupid. Why would you spend the money on that? Because you remember, it's Coke or Pepsi. It's not RC Cola. It's not anything else. It's Sprite or 7-Up, and mostly it's Sprite. Why? Because they spend more money on keeping your attention. So if you really want to grow your business, you've got to be thinking about how do I keep people's attention? But don't just spitball and create content on like volume just for no reason. You can use a framework called Problem, Agitate, Solution. And I added a little thing extra here, which is Problem, Agitate, Solution. And when you have that, create a training, okay? Create something that kind of encompasses the whole thing, so you can use that as your video, and then gets chopped up into the problem, the agitation, the solution, right? So you can use it as one training, and then you can use it into this format that I showed you today. So what I want you guys to do after this is look at all the content that you're creating, use the problem, agitate, solution, and training formula, and break that down into 5 to 10 minute videos. Then have your editing team watch this video and start chopping videos from 30 seconds to a minute that are relevant to the social media platforms and how long they let you post for. So that's it for today, guys. If you like this kind of content, subscribe, join the notifications, and share it with a friend that needs to see this kind of content, okay? Appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon.